I'm at the Pennsylvania Grand Canyon in Pennsylvania, the United States. And basically, it's not like the Grand Canyon you'd normally think about. It's the Grand Canyon in Pennsylvania, which is a lot smaller and has a lot more trees. It's an entire different look, really. But it was always a place like to go in Pennsylvania to see for nature. And I grew up in Pennsylvania, and I just never made my way out here. It's like 3 hours away from my home. But finally, I did it, and it is quite beautiful. It's just so much vast land of trees, and it's really, it makes you feel like really nicely connected to just what the world has to offer. So unlike other hikes that I've been on, to see the overlook and to see the pretty view, it's actually just a short hike from the parking lot to get to the nice view. So you don't really have to like work and sweat just for the view. If you want, there is like a short, probably less than a mile hike you can take to see some other parts of the overlook. And that, is very short, actually kind of steep. I struggled a little bit, but again, not like a 10-mile hike to see the top of a mountain. You pretty much drive right up to it at the visitor center. But now I'll pass it over to Bob, who's a park ranger at the Leonard Harrison State Park, to tell you a little more about the PA Grand Canyon.
Hi, I'm Bob Edkin. I'm the naturalist here at Leonard Harrison State Park. The Pennsylvania Grand Canyon behind us here is 47 miles long. It starts just north of us in Ansonia and runs south to the town of Waterville. At its deepest point, it's over 1,000 feet deep. Where we currently are, it is 800 feet deep and almost 4,000 feet across.
And so like Bob was saying, this canyon is huge. You can really just feel the grandness when you're looking at it from the overlook. But in addition to the pretty sights, it also has some historic significance. It's the location of one of the civilian corps camps during the Roosevelt period and the Great Depression. Basically to help get out of the Great Depression, President Roosevelt created jobs all across the United States where men could work to earn a living, and they're basically funded by the government to either preserve the area or build roads and things like that. So this was the location of one of those camps, and then the men at the camp both worked on the railroad that runs through and to make the area preservation. And also, if you're looking for more to do in the area, the state park has the Turkey Trail, which is basically a lawn trail from the top of the canyon all the way down. Apparently it's pretty steep. It is on both sides of the canyon. And we didn't get to go because on the Leonard Harrison State Park side, it was closed due to some falling rocks, which is unfortunate. But apparently it's like really steep and actually quite a workout to get from the top to the bottom. We did think about going to the other side of the canyon. It's known for having some nice waterfalls on the trail, but if you come during a dry season, according to the park ranger, you're not really going to see that many waterfalls anyways, so we decided to pass on that. But if I did ever come again, I would definitely want to try the trail. And finally, actually the main reason of our trip was to go to Cherry Springs State Park, which is about 45 minutes west of Leonard Harrison State Park. And basically Cherry Springs is supposed to be like one of the darkest places in the East Coast, really great for stargazing. Unfortunately, there were no stars that night that we could see because it was just so cloudy. We planned out, rain, we planned out a small moon so you could see the stars, but didn't see any. The sky was completely clouded. But we did get to go camping, which made the trip even more fun. Thanks for watching, and check back next week for another video.